We're going live. We're about to go live. So now, in the context of business, when we say you have to build systems, what exactly do we mean? So, of course, there's a number of ways in which people do business, of which I'm not despising any of the ways. I know, of course, people start at different, I'd say, places. So,
for sure.
You can have a photography studio, people book you whenever they want to book you, you're available when you're available, you know. So it can work in a very haphazard manner. And like I said, people start at different places, so that's also fine. Then there is a way where I would say now we've built a system. And it's very interesting that you chose photography because in my past life, I've actually worked at a photography studio. But of course I wasn't the artist. I wasn't taking pictures and whatnot.
You're behind the scenes.
But I was behind the scene. And behind the scene now speaks to the systems that actually make the dream work, right? For an example, what does that mean? So in that specific studio we had, myself was doing a lot of admin stuff. I was running ads and all of those things. And we were predominantly using Facebook and Instagram. I think that's why we're actually running a lot of our ads. So you see, we would basically have a rhythm to say, firstly, we post on specific days of the week, of the month. I can remember certain times of the month people have money. Certain times of the days, that's when actually people are on their phone, they're very active, you know. Certain times of the days as well, that's when people are actually very active. So what we would do is, okay, we knew that from let's say ad posting and I'm the guy to do it within that bigger, I'd say, photography production space, right? And then we had about 2 main photographers. The one was doing studio shoots, the other one was doing the outdoor shoots, and then we had one guy who was doing only editing. So he's not taking pictures, he's not doing, all he's doing
is editing.
It's editing, purely editing. Then we had another guy who was, I'd call him casual, who will come and take pictures as well. You know, one of those guys, he's coming from a nice family, didn't know what to do with his time. So it's like, gents, I can volunteer my time. For sure. Over time, of course, the guy that was owning the photography studio ended up paying him. But what now comes to the system part is that we had, I post, let's say on a specific day, on a specific time, and then every single response that basically is someone commenting, someone sending me a DM, the first thing that we want to do is that we want to convert you very quickly to WhatsApp. Because on WhatsApp now, once you have saved my number, I've saved your number, you start seeing my status messages. And we post every single day without fail. On WhatsApp? On WhatsApp, we have a WhatsApp number. And then, of course, we're posting every single day to say if you want to book a studio, what, maternity shoot, birthday shoot. We're running promos from time to time. We'd even, let's say, design ads. But that one was on an ad hoc basis, depending on, we can see the business is a bit slow. Would go on Photoshop, design and adding, and now you can actually use AI. It's going to take you 2 minutes.
2 minutes, you're done.
2 minutes, you're done. You upload that picture on your WhatsApp status. Remember now, I've converted that guy who was asking. This guy is asking about a birthday shoot, but his birthday is only in 4 months. It's only in 5 months. So he probably would have forgotten by the time that he gets to 5 months. He'll just know that I need a photographer, then he'll start looking everywhere else. But now to make sure that it comes to us, we keep on posting. And also I do keep, so when is your birthday? You'll say 4th, whatever. On the calendar, so we had a business calendar there. On the calendar, I write that man's name on that specific day. But of course, a few days before I put you there, I have to get this guy. You know? Then how now the system will then work is, these guys, we've gotten them, let's say there's quite a number of channels in which you can get clients. I said WhatsApp, I said Facebook, Instagram, there's word of mouth as well. You went to a photography studio for a maternity shoot. Someone else sees the work, they ask you, where did you go? Then of course we even had scripted messages. I didn't have to retype every message all the time.
Yeah. Automated.
So I just go, I copy there, I paste.
Oh yeah, for sure. So you were doing things manually.
Yeah.
Nothing was automated.
No, at that point nothing was automated. But I mean, we already have a script. Yeah. What to say? If you're asking about this, I just copy and I paste there.
Yeah, because it's the same thing.
Same thing. Hi, good day. And literally, if you were to call me my brother, I would even transform. You see, I'm talking to you now.
Yeah.
If I get a call, hi, my name is Paco Levelo. Welcome to.
Yeah. You get in there.
Hey, my brother, you're playing.
You're for sure.
Then from there, I know, okay, no, I've gotten this client, and then of course we had a booking system. Well, not really a system, but we were working off Excel.
Yeah.
The thing is also we had a deposit fee as well. So after, let's say you made a booking, all I do now is I follow up almost every other day for you to pay the deposit, because for as long as you haven't paid the deposit, I don't confirm you as a booking.
Yeah, the space is still open.
The space is still open. There is one day actually where we did a blunder by doing that. I mean, we had a lot of people inquiring, but few were actually paying deposits, so the slots were still open.
Yeah.
When the day came, because this was for a Saturday shoot,
everyone came.
Was packed. Everyone was there.
Man. Okay, yeah. Before you get on, not to throw you off. Your you know. So how I got to the conversation here.
Your systems.
Your systems, because someone asked me, "Yo, I see you say you want." You want work, man. You want these gigs. But are you sure you're ready, bro?
Yeah.
Because I see you alone half the time. You're doing the editing, you're doing the shoot, you travel by yourself. You know, there's so much that you are doing, but it's by yourself.
Yeah.
I wonder if you have system in place. For the work that you want. You want to upscale, but you have system in place, you know? So that's where the conversation is coming from.
Okay. And funny enough, I fully understand what he actually means.
So it's like, okay, I'm looking for this job. What if this guy says, hey bro, here are 50 gigs.
I
have 50 people that need to shoot, and they are in 2 different locations, maybe 25 here, 25 here. How are you going to manage that?
How are you going to manage that?
You know, will I be able to attend all these 50 people at once or on time? Not even but on time. So he was saying 100%. You need systems in place to do that. So it's like,
and I think I'll also still take it back to the example I was giving a bit, just to touch in terms of maybe what my advice or things to consider would be. I mentioned multiple bodies who are doing specific things within the entire production system. And the reason for that is because you want to give your customers value for money. So you want to make sure that when a customer leaves, they are satisfied. The bad thing that I would say that we will do sometimes is actually that day, as I told you, that because we wanted to enhance customer experience when it comes to a photography studio space. Meaning when you're on that space, we give you all the time. By giving all the time, it means you'll probably take an hour, but there's maybe 2 clients who are waiting.
For you.
So that was just one of the I'd say the disadvantage that we struggle with, you know. But what actually made us stand out is the fact that we had multiple people doing different things within this whole production system.
No, I get it.
And at the same time, it enhances customer experience. Why? Customer, you make sure the minute
they reach
you
out.
see, as part of the business Facebook account, you can actually see the duration it takes you for that account to actually respond to a message. Or even you can actually track yourself. We had a KPI sort of to say that every single day if a message comes, 30 minutes must not pass without me getting back to you.
For sure.
So with that being said, in fact 30 minutes was even too long.
That's too long.
If you text, man, I was sleeping with that phone with me. I was going with it at home. If you text me at 9 p.m.
At 9:05,
9:01.
The message.
I've already responded.
For sure.
That's part of the system, you know. And going back to what the guy is talking about, is okay. Can you handle, let's say, the volume of work that will come in? Firstly, it's talking about. I mean, you cannot multiply yourself. You have to think, okay, how do I then multiply myself? And you multiply yourself either by. There's quite a number of options you can explore. So, firstly, you can also consider hiring someone who's actually working for your specific studio. So of course you know that this guy is there, but I mean you also have to look at revenue, jobs. Can you actually pay the person, right? Secondly, what you can do is that there's a lot of freelancer photographers. What we used to do is that on days where there's a lot of outdoor photo shoot, because outdoor photo shoot we had one guy, indoor photo shoot it's a bit better because everyone comes to you. Yeah. They are just waiting for you to become available. You cannot drive from Pretoria to now you are in Joburg North. Now you have to be in Maftown. That's on the same day. You know? So what then we would do is would actually have an agreement with other photographers to say if we have more than we can handle, let's say on a specific day, then we can give you some of those specific jobs. But you are doing them under our umbrella because we know your quality. We have vetted you based on quality, of course. But of course you'll get majority of the money that's coming, and we'll just take a small portion there. But we are of course doing that for business continuity as well. Remember, if I do a wedding, the other day I might be doing a maternity shoot. The other day my kid is having a one year
cake smash
celebration, cake smash. So with that being said, we wanna make sure that even if we don't necessarily in quotation marks have capacity, that we cater for that client, because that client can potentially be a repeating client.
For sure.
That's why we don't let you go. Because now we can't, you know.
But that's cool.
100%. Rather, hey, Kosi man, a bit of an issue. You're available on Saturday, and these, of course, responsible guys as well. You know, you won't be having Babala's day on the day when it's not supposed to work. So that would be that in terms of, let's say, coordinating all of that. So of course it starts with traffic. How do you basically handle your customers? Once the customers have come in, how do you basically service them, which is now you executing on the photography stuff. And then after executing on the photography stuff, it becomes the post-production stuff. Video editing is going to be done by you, or you're going to outsource it. There's a lot of guys who are doing it online. Now there's also AI. You can even
AI now, bro.
You can edit without even a person. You know? Post editing, you now have of course post client managing, which is opening folders, shell folders, sending it to them, making it nice, make the experience pleasant for a client. Think about it from a client perspective.
For sure.
Don't think, I'm tired, now I must respond. Now I must go edit. You know, get to that.
Put yourself in their shoes,
everything. Put yourself in their shoes. I mean, this guy paid you money. Was willing to pay you money. I mean, he wants the service. And then, of course, you start the conversation. After that, he has gotten the service. Well, firstly, he has to get a good service from both administration part and also from execution point of view. You are there on time, you know, all of those specific things. After you do invoicing, I was there, my brother, every single time I would send invoices after there. But this is, of course, not your studio shoots, full payment by the day of the shoot. But I mean, for your weddings and whatnot, we'll take deposits, and then after that, of course, you can pay us the full amount. You know? Also, just close to the wedding. But I mean, we'll send invoices, do all of that, manage. And also, we had a tracking thing as well. I mean, I knew on an Excel sheet, nothing too hectic. I know this one. I need to follow up on this one I need to follow up on that, this one I need to follow up on that. Then I also focus on new potential clients. Then I'll just list them. I know these are the guys I must entertain. Just to see. And one thing that I liked about it is you'd find certain instances would run an ad, would pay like maybe, I don't know how much it costs now, but back then you'd run an ad for like $32, you know. $32, maybe 6 people will engage in terms of showing interest to. Of course, people comment, nice picture, what we're not interested in that. That's noise. We want money. It's not for good comments. No.
Convert,
just to convert, So of course they'll come, and then you'd find out of that 32 rands, maybe one person actually becomes a client on that specific post. But we've also captured a lot of their numbers. These guys,
they see our status,
we posted June, December, we're doing his wedding. You know, January, we're doing his cake smash for a kid. But I mean, systems are very important. I think without systems, you really cannot scale. I cannot see how someone can scale without systems.
Right? And hey, man, do you think that you can have systems? And I mean, you can to have systems, but this systems be a bad system for your company in terms of like scaling, right?
You can, but for me, I mean, of course, over and above talking about what I'm talking about now, I'm an industrial engineer at heart.
This is what you do?
That's what I do for a living.
Yeah.
So what I will say is, not having a system, it's far worse than having a bad system. A bad system can give you feedback. It can be so you can work on it. Because now you see clients are still complaining about customer what, but I thought I fixed it with this thing. Then I can go and investigate that specific part of the system. Remember, the system is different parts. Working together. So I go on to that specific part, then I fix it. After I fixed it, there'll be another issue somewhere else. And also a system, there's never a point where you can say that there's no 100% window for improvement.
Oh wait, no.
My brother, we believe in continuous improvement. You are continuously going to be improving stuff. So even the base system that you developed, you will of course give it a bit of love, give it a bit of care. Get a bit of inputs here and there based on what the clients are saying, then you start adjusting that system.
For someone who could take shop, systems could be someone that is responsible for restocking, someone that's doing just taking
inventory management.
So that is a system.
And the system it doesn't always necessarily have to be people working in it. Can even be automated workflows.
There we go.
That's part of a system. So let's say instead of basically me having to recount how many orders and whatnot are left in a depending also that let's say we assume that there's no shrinkage within my shop, I can actually use the till register and basically the restocking information
is
to check. The restocking information is there. Till information is there in terms of what's going out. Then I can use both of that information to check what's still within the shelf without physically having to have someone counting. But normally they have someone counting if there's issues of shrinkage. Shrinkage meaning that someone is stealing. But maybe a parting thought before you close would be, I'd also like to say that a lot of times when we, let's say, think of starting a business, we don't always think about an end in mind. And I would basically like to challenge that to say that whenever you start, let's say, something, think about at the end of the day, at what scale do you want it to operate in? And already from day one, you start putting systems and processes in place so that it can basically get you to that end state. Because once you've put the systems and processes in place, it becomes way too easier to scale. Even if you don't have a lot of revenue, you're starting, there's 0 rand. But you already start a system, even if it starts with a paper-based process or something like that, or just you defining processes, that's something that's actually going to help you. Because once you start increasing in terms of volumes and numbers, it just basically becomes a matter of that system catering for that. I'll make one example. There was when I was still in university, I was working for a
let me do this quick. Let me call you right back later. Give me like 5 minutes, right? I'm calling you right back, quick. I'm shooting a video now. I'll call you right back. Check. Abo. Easy. So for sure, you in university.
When I was in university, I was working for a consulting company. So at that time, they were consulting for a logistic company. Of course, I won't say names. So consulting for a logistic company, but what was actually happening in that front is that the logistic company grew so quickly.
I was about to ask you that. That can systems be in terms of your business growth and the system that you have in place, can they outgrow one another? Can a system be bigger than your company, or can your company be bigger than your systems?
They can.
For sure.
If the system is bigger than the company, I mean, most of the time you're wasting money. But if now, what had happened in this case is that the company now was growing too fast that the system could not handle it. So they had developed like a nice working system. They've implemented an ERP system. They've of course designed a few workflows, warehouse management systems, so those are working perfectly fine. But now the problem was client integration. So they were used to getting orders from just a few companies, to translate those orders from the formats in which we get them in, because some companies will send you, because they use also their own systems.
Yeah.
Remember,
the companies have their own systems too.
They have their own they have their own systems. You have your own systems. Now they send you an outcome of their system, which is a PDF via an email to say, can we please place these specific orders? We want this delivered to our store.
You have to convert to.
Then you have to convert that PDF system now to your system. So they would basically, someone will come, print that, put it on the ERP system, log it in, and then of course after that the system works perfectly smoothly. So it got to a point where this now is growing. These number of PDFs now, the numbers are growing, but there's no good pipeline or funnel to translate those numbers from this
PDFs to the system
into that system. So that's basically what the consulting company was working on. These guys actually lost one of the biggest clients when we were there
because of that.
Why? They couldn't process these orders good enough, and I mean the client needs the product because of course they need to service their own customers. So it became a big issue there. And for me, it was a realization of seeing how, over and above having systems, another layer now becomes, how do you basically make your system integrate with other systems?
Which
is a problem. So I mean, this journey doesn't end. But I start with the system.
I will. So we are there, and that will be like, maybe there's like, but you always here for these videos. I'm always with you, so we'll always chop. If you're not traveling, we'll be having these gems. If you're not having these gems, we'll be out there playing. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
On the next one, I got China, my bro.